Hi everyone, Ashlyn Giza YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about growing bonsai trees. In my other videos, I talk about my bonsai journey, and I went through the different steps on growing a bonsai tree, and I have excellent news for you guys. So tonight I was transplanting my plants into bigger pots and stuff like that, because if you don't do that, they will basically smother themselves and suffocate themselves, their roots, and they will die, and you won't have a living plant anymore. So basically, I was like transplanting my plants, and the last couple days, me and my kids have noticed these little sprouts right here. So I was just like, oh, I bet that's like one of the vegetables or something that me and my son planted. I don't know if it's the bonsai tree because those are really hard to grow, and I was kind of like second guessing myself. But I googled bonsai tree sprout, like growing them from seeds, and lo and behold, this is what they look like. So I'm trying to get this camera to focus, but I can't really. Let me go out a little bit. I'm also going to take a picture and show you guys. I'm going to put it as my thumbnail so you guys can see it better. But these right here, this little guy right here, is it's the beginning of the bonsai sprouts. So I'm really, really proud of myself because I was not sure that that was going to take, and it did. It did. So here it is. Here they are. This is one of them. The seed hasn't fell off the top of that one yet. The seed fell off the top of this one, so these are the little spikes. So I'm really excited. We have miniature bonsai trees. I'm going to put this rock in there for just kind of decoration. Well, I might put it just on the plate for now, and then when the bonsai tree grows a little bit bigger, I'll actually put it like in the soil, like next to the soil, and make it look all cute. But I'm excited because yes, this is the beginning of the bonsai tree. So I'm gonna read the next steps to you guys since I found out that that actually is the bonsai tree. Let me grab the manual here. So this is the little kit that my daughter got me, and I'll read the next step to it. So hold on one second. Let me open this. We are on the day 4 to 18. From seeds to seedlings. So I'll read you guys that. Shortly after, you should expect to see the first sprouts of your seeds emerging from the soil. Once you see the sprouts, it's ideal time to provide them plenty of indirect sunlight and nutrients so that your young seedlings can grow strong and healthy plants. Well, I kept those in the dark for days, so I figured since they were starting to have, well, whatever plant I thought that was starting to have little green tips showing above the soil, that I could expose it to light. So the next step said, during these 2 weeks period, please follow these steps carefully. It goes on to say, from darkness to light. It's important to move, hold on one second guys, my son's acting up again. Sorry. So it's important to move the pots to locations from, hold on a second, sorry. I really, really, really apologize. So from darkness to light, it's important to move biodegradable pots to a location where they have access to plenty of indirect sunlight. As plants receive their energy from the sun, without sufficient light, a plant would not be able to produce the energy it needs to grow. Place the pots in a sunny location, south facing the window or sunniest spot that you have in your home. Well, as you guys know in my other videos that I've done about plants, I have this really cool plant lamp that my husband installed inside. So they can actually have, all my plants that I'm growing can actually have sun whenever I want them to, or whenever I think they need to have sun. Because lately in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, we've been having rainy days, so that's unusual for for June, excuse me. So we haven't been getting a lot of sun, so I'm glad. So it says place them in a sunny location. During the first few days, do not expose your pots to too much sunlight, which I did not, but now that they're ready, I'm exposing them. So once they've got approximately 1 inch, start exposing them to direct sunlight for 30 minutes a day, which my sprouts are way above 1 inch. If I go like this, maybe you guys can see better. So I'm not sure what you guys can see because I can't really get the camera to focus, and once I'm filming, I can't like reverse the camera. But they're more than 1 inch because I just transplanted them into a new pot so that way they could grow more and not smother. Start exposing them for 30 minutes to sunlight a day, and gradually increase their exposure to the direct sunlight by adding approximately 15 minutes a day until your pots can be left outside unattended for 4 to 6 hours. So they can have 4 to 6 hours of sunlight, but I've been kind of exposing them to sunlight almost all night and then partial sunlight during the day. So I've been kind of exposing them more than you're really supposed to, but obviously they're getting enough and I'm doing what I'm supposed to because they're growing. So, okay, then it says, living in a warm climate, avoid exposing the pots to direct sunlight in the hottest hours of the day, which I don't have to worry about that because I live in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So we get really hot hours here in the summer, but we only have summer for like 3.5 months, so I don't have to worry about that. It said place them in a partially shaded area if you do. The ideal temperature for this stage is 60 to 70 degrees, which is perfect because that's what our house is. Our house always stays about 70 to 71 degrees because I get too hot, so I don't like it. The lowest I'll have the temperature is like 68 if it's really hot outside, and the highest I'll ever have my house is like 72. Otherwise, I start to get too hot. So that's perfect. 60 to 70 degrees at the day 4 to 18 day stage. Living in a cold climate, check your pots daily and keep the soil moist at all times. Watering instructions above. Make sure your young plants are exposed to a lot of fresh air. Open a window or place your pots in a room with a fan. So yes, if you want to if you live in a cold climate, you want to have like them in your warm place with a plant lamp, and then you want to kind of have a fan going to make it be like artificial air, or like the vents like that, so that way they can kind of blow air at them. Okay, so the last instruction before day 18 and beyond, which I'm not at that phase yet. It says, what if my seeds haven't germinated yet? Don't give up. Keep in mind it can take longer for some of them to sprout, which mine took a really long time. That's why I'm glad I was patient, because they finally popped up. And like I said, me and my son and my daughter, my whole family and my husband, we all thought that those were like one of the vegetables that we tried planting. So I'm happy to know that this is the bonsai tree. So it says, also remember you only used half of your seeds, so you can try again and repeat the steps in this manual if they didn't work. But mine worked, so I'm excited for them to continue to grow and root and be happy. Look at those cute little spikes on them. That is just really neat. I can't even believe it. I really can't believe that I just grew a bonsai tree. I can actually say that I grew a mini bonsai tree. So the next steps that I'm going to read in my next video about the bonsai tree is called day 19 and beyond, from seedling to maturity. But again, I'm not going to read that yet because we're not at day 19 and beyond yet. 18 or 19 and beyond yet. So this is the booklet. It's called Bonsai Garden Grow Kit. And I'll show you once again the box that my daughter got from Amazon. It is Sow and Grow seed starter kit for bonsai. And it comes with that manual I just showed you. It comes with the seeds. It comes with these little circle dirt soil disc, but obviously I used all those to plant the seeds, so I can't show you them, but they're in my other videos. And then it comes with this spray bottle, which I haven't had to use yet. But how neat. And I'm gonna be sending my daughter this video and telling her that the bonsai tree is growing. So anyways, what a great thing to fall into tonight, and a great way. I mean, I hit two birds in one stone. I found out I was growing a bonsai tree, and I also, just the YouTube video idea fell in my lap. So bonsai tree video, I think number 3, part 3. So anyways, that's the bonsai tree journey, and I will be on with another life topic.